Hey there, I'm Luke. In today's episode, we're going to focus on the role of a speech-language pathologist, or SLP, in special education. Specifically, we're going to focus on the following 5 areas. Number 1, the definition of a speech-language pathologist. Number 2, areas an SLP can expertly assist in. Number 3, speech-language pathologist's role in school. Number 4, private speech-language pathologists. Number 5, understanding terms commonly used by SLPs. All of this and more in today's episode of Special Education Decoded. All right, before we dive into speech and language pathologists in special education, I'm hoping you can help. On the bottom right-hand side of your screen, you will see a little logo with the word subscribe on it. Click that real quick. Thank you so much. All right, let's dive right into another special education acronym, SLP, or Speech Language Pathologist, which is commonly referred to as just speech pathologist. They're a trained medical professional who can help your child with a number of oral disorders. These oral disorders can include trouble swallowing, motor skills, speech issues, cognitive-linguistic conditions, and language. Like most things in special education, a speech pathologist's role in your child's development is designed to be unique to your child. Whether your child's speech issues were caused by neurological damage, impairment from a sudden disease or accident, or present from birth, an SLP can help. Now, there's a general process most SLPs follow in order to gauge what your child needs. That process is, number 1, assess your child's condition. Number 2, diagnose specifically what the issue is. Number 3, develop a plan to help treat the disorder. And finally, follow through with therapy specific to your child. Now again, since each and every child is different, the amount of time this process can take will range significantly. The bottom line, like I always recommend, ask questions throughout the entire process. It's best to fully understand the SLP's finding as they move toward the plan development stage. Related specifically to speech, an SLP can help with almost any challenge your child or you may have. Let's discuss the challenges a speech-language pathologist can assist with. Speech sounds, how language is perceived in children with developmental disabilities. Stuttering, speaking in a harsh tone or speaking in an appropriate tone. Social communication disorders. Now, those are defined as difficulty with the social use of verbal and nonverbal communication, such as greeting or commenting or asking questions, or talking in different ways to suit the listener and setting. Following rules for conversation and storytelling. Cognitive communication disorders, including problems organizing thoughts, issues paying attention, trouble planning, remembering, and problem solving. This is typically the result of a stroke, brain injury, or dementia. And finally, they can work with people who want to communicate more effectively, such as accent modification. That list was just some of the areas a speech-language pathologist routinely helps with. If you have additional questions regarding your specific situation, please feel free to contact us using the information found in the description of this video. All right, so far we've discussed the definition of a speech-language pathologist and the areas an SLP can expertly assist in. Now it's time to chat about a speech-language pathologist's role in a school. An SLP works in schools with active special education services. They work with children according to their IEP or individualized education plan. SLPs work with children whose speech disorder will immediately impact their educational success. And lastly, it's important to remember that these experts work with both you and the school to communicate plans and goals, to discuss continued progress or setbacks, and update any general information regarding your child. Next, let's discuss the speech-language pathologist's role in private settings. SLPs can assist with almost any form of language need. Private SLPs can assist people in adjusting or eliminating accents. They can assist with feeding behaviors such as swallowing issues, and so much more. SLPs can handle a ton of different issues people have or things they may just want to improve on or even just change. From young kids starting their communication journey to folks in nursing homes and everything in between. All right, so far we've discussed the definition of a speech-language pathologist, the areas an SLP can expertly assist in, a speech-language pathologist role in school, and private sector SLPs. The final topic of this episode is understanding some of the terms commonly used by speech-language pathologists. And let me tell you, there are a lot. Accommodations, which are changes in how something is taught or the material used to teach it. Assistive technology is a tool that helps people work around their challenges. Average range is a term used when testing for learning issues. Decoding is the ability to recognize basic sounds and sound blends within a word. Expressive language is putting thoughts into words. Receptive language is the ability to comprehend what's said or read. And finally, speech impaired, or SI, is a term used for children or adults too who have difficulty with speech sounds in their native language. Now, I know that seemed like a lot, and it is. However, that didn't even scratch the surface of acronyms that exist in special education. For this reason, we put together a list of over 120 commonly used special education acronyms for parents and put them in an easy-to-understand guide. Take a look at the description for this video where you can download this guide for free. I truly hope this video helped you understand more about the role of speech and language pathologists in special education. If you like what you saw, please consider subscribing to our channel. If you have any suggestions on what you'd like to see in a video topic or questions regarding SLPs, please leave a comment. I'll also leave our contact information in the description for this video, so you can feel free to reach out to us. We love interacting with our incredible community and strive to help simplify the crazy world of special education. From all of us at specialedresource.com, thank you for watching this episode of Special Education Decoded. We'll see you in the next video.